What's up, everybody? What's up, Rustin? I am Fat, and this is Fat's Barbershop Club. And today we got my man Keldrick Houston in the building, man.
What's going on, beautiful people? Great things have small starts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't want to be that guy, when you on, when you get 1 million followers to be hitting you up, hitting your people up, trying to get on the list. I want to come and say, hey, when he started this, when he was just getting it rolling, he had me on, and I'm grateful for that.
Right. Exactly. You want everybody should try to start in on the ground level, and help that person build.
That's right.
And you are a part of Rustin, and you also have a business here at Rustin, and I mean, just coming in, you were saying you were helping somebody with a tire, change the tire. So the community work is in you. So what brings that? First off, let's start with the business. Let everybody know what your business is.
My business is Bulls Moving and Delivery Service, formerly Bulls Moving Service, for those of y'all that might get confused. What we offer is pickup, delivery, furniture, appliances, specialty items, just basically anything you may need a truck or something bigger than a truck for. Moving in and out, apartments, office buildings, dorms, houses, you name it, we can get it done for you. We provide free estimates, good people, quality work, great service. I do provide discounts, just make sure you ask about it, and just so much more, everything we do doesn't have a price tag on it. Some things are just heartfelt, just being courteous, or just doing for somebody because I know you never know in life I might need them. So everything we do don't have a price tag on it. If you need me just to, if you just got a couch under the carport and you need to take it to the landfill, I might be out and about doing something. Hit me up. I might just come grab it for you and just throw it on the back of the truck and go ahead. So don't always think I'm gonna hit you with a bill. It's not always like that, man.
Don't always expect it to be no deal either.
That's correct, man. I do got moms to feed.
Right. Because it's a blessing to be a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as I'm being blessed, I have to bless someone else.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So with you doing that, it's not hard for us to take that couch willingly. You know what I'm saying? If you reach out, I don't want you to try to get over it.
I'm not. I'm trying to get over on it, man. Then sometimes people do get over on you, but I don't. I don't take it to heart. The world, karma, and all that to deal with it. But if I do something for you out of the kindness of my heart, then I ain't expecting no return. Sometimes just ask us, do we want a bottle of water or something on a hot day? That's good enough for me, man. That's better than nothing. Sometimes you don't get a thank you. So just the small things I always add up. The small things always matter.
Thank yous go a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Thank yous, opening the door, all that go a long way in life, man.
That's right.
Just the small things. Man, it's been some crazy activities in just the world. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as locally, even though we have our situations locally, but this is more of a national thing. You know what I'm saying? With the mass shootings that's going on, and it's kids. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. Let me rephrase that, because 18 is considered to not be a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But these young adults who are just coming out of childhood, kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or making these decisions to take the lives of multiple people. You think on just the mind frame of people who have guns, and why is it, if this is answerable, why is it not important to have a mental screening to get licensing for a gun.
Yeah. Well, just the mind frame of people who have guns. I am a gun owner. I have multiple firearms, and so I understand gun ownership. I guess I would say gun ownership rights and all that.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with people having guns or certain types of guns. I don't think you should have to explain why you should be able to have this type of gun. I always tell people, and it might, I always tell people that if the people who don't like me have a AR-15 that holds 30 rounds, then I want an AR-15 that holds 100 rounds.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean I want to use that AR-15 for the people who don't like me, no. But at all costs, I have to do what I got to do if a situation arises where it's me or them.
Yeah.
But as far as a mental health screening, yeah, it should definitely be a mental health screening, especially at 18 years old. Come on, man. I can admit at 18 years old, I had a gun and I was not and I shouldn't have had a gun. And a lot of people tell these young men, 18-year-old, you grown. Man, I'm 32 and I can admit 18-year-olds, these young men are not grown. They may be big, they may be strong, they may have all the facial hair in the world, but you ain't grown, man. You got a lot more experience in life. You got a lot more emotions you need to get a grip on. It's best to get a grip on early, start some kind of therapy or something like that,
Grown is a sign of growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Grown, being grown is a sign of growth.
Yeah.
If you're not growing, you can't be grown.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes
If
sense.
you're still doing those kid things, making those kid decisions, you're not growing.
That's right.
So therefore, you can't say you're grown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even grown. I'm growing.
Grown.
You know what I'm saying? Grown is completely stopped.
Yeah.
You have grown to this. You know what I'm saying? So when she's 18 or he's 18 and they can do no, that's not. I hate that saying.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But like I said, I can admit that we was told that
No, definitely.
Yeah, we was out. Nowadays people kind of opening up their eyes and realizing that that 18, 21 ain't even times change, and it just it's one of them things. I think it's more of a journey of our journeys are personal growth.
Yeah.
So it could be 25 for this person, it might be 30 for this person. There's people out here 40, 50 years old still doing the same stuff, still getting in the same trouble they was when they was 18, 20 years old.
But see, that's the thing though. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
18 to 21, you think you do it because, I'm not saying all, generally. It's done because it's the cool thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything past that, you're doing it because you didn't get penalized for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I always refer to a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Generally, we call them terrible twos, but it's not terrible twos.
Yeah.
It's most understanding twos.
Mm.
Now they understand.
Mm-hmm.
See, they used to just cry and know that I can get away with it if I cry, do this, do that.
Now it's a
And two,
Yeah.
now they know who's gonna make me cry
Yeah.
and who's gonna give me what I want.
Who's gonna respond to it and give
You
you
see
what I
what I'm
want.
saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you tell them the stove is hot at 2 years old and the stove is not on, they're gonna know that the stove is hot even if it's on or not.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But if you let them play with it while it's off, and then when you turn it on, they see something totally different with the fire up there and all of that. Now they really like, oh look, let me go and touch that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just my thought on the way people don't change from a baby in the womb to a 100-year-old person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a baby in the womb is kicking the mama because they're hungry. They ain't even breath life yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yet they
communicate.
communicate.
They're not to communicate, get a response.
They know exactly. So it don't change even from being 6 hours out the womb and crying because you want something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just the way I see it, man. I try not to. I try to categorize every age group, but I keep the same format for all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's all the same. You get an 18 to 21-year-old and you let him take $1 out the register at work every day and don't say nothing. When you come back to fire him, you're gonna end up knowing that he done took 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You get away with it so long.
You get away with it.
You get comfortable with it, and you know
insane.
you ain't thinking of the consequences. And that's just life, man. Sometimes we get too comfortable with certain situations and certain things, and you kind of like they say, you give somebody an inch and they take a mile. So sometimes they take that mile, and some people just some people you can tell them, but some people just have to bump their head. They just refuse. They have to learn the hard way. So. But definitely those childhood things, those are small things that you were taught, or you learn by default, by falling or burning your hand, like you said. Those things definitely stick with you till you're 100 years old.
Exactly.
Whether you grasp onto those things and and take them for what they are, or sometimes we know those things and we just sometimes we know those things and we don't listen to our intuition, we don't listen to our conscience telling us, okay, you know better than this. So that's just part of growth, I guess. Like you said, it's growth. Growing.
It's growing, man.
Yeah.
It's growing because I really ain't ready to say I'm grown.
I ain't grown, man. I tell people I'm a grown kid, but I ain't grown.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. I try to move in a more respectful manner. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as trying to look grown, but I want to show my growth. You know what I'm saying?
Through your actions.
Yeah, through my actions.
Yeah.
Like, showing your growth is not being grown.
Yeah.
It's just showing that I'm growing still, but let me tell you how far I've come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think once we, as a whole, start to instill that into our kids, man, the level that the generation is going now, and that would put them 10 times advanced.
Like you said, it's showing that you're growing, but you're still not growing.
Exactly.
And we as parents, mentors, teachers, role models, whatever, we have to admit sometimes that, we have to admit that we aren't where we want to be or where we figure we'll be at this age in life. So we're still growing. I never want my kids to look at me and think I'm perfect. I'm the perfect parent, the perfect grown, the perfect being. I'm still learning, just like you learning something new every day. I'm still learning something new every day. So daddy ain't grown, daddy ain't got it all together. But you know what? I'm willing to receive.
Cause that's the growth.
That's growth.
That's the growth.
Yeah.
Right there, man. You gotta be able to take it in. Take in all this air. Yeah. Take all these nutrients in, man, and that's the growth of it, man.
It's like I say, life is a journey, but life is a plant, so you gotta add things to it to have healthy growth out of it. So you gotta water it, you gotta give it sunlight, you gotta give it this vitamin and that vitamin, you gotta give it what it needs to get it to where you want it to be. And even to the point to where it's fully grown, there's still some growing to do.
Yeah, because these plants are vital to species, to the humans, to the animals. You know what I'm saying? A simple flower put off a whole season of feast for a bee. You know what I'm saying? So like it's needed.
It's that circle of life, man. Everything revolves. Everything feeds off everything.
Everything feeds off everything. Just like this segment right here, man. We're gonna talk about a little restaurant food around here, man.
Okay.
What's your here in Ruston, man? What's your go-to restaurant, man?
My go-to, man. I ain't got out and explored as much as I should have. I can admit that. Right now, I kind of like, if I was to go out and eat right now, I would have to say just anything Mexican food right now.
Mexican?
Yep.
We got a lot of them around here.
We got plenty. Yeah, we got more than a handful.
Yeah, I got about four or five restaurants.
I know we got a lot of creative. We got the little pizza joints and the places that got the draft beer and the breweries and all that stuff. Of course, we got my people up in Grambling, Nelson Soul Food, Taco Tuesday, and then we got a lot of people I don't know if y'all consider restaurants or not, you know, but good people, good food, quality food. We got a lot of people that cook out that, you know, they're starting from home or got food trucks or something like that. So man, you can't put it past them, man.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, it's
what we said.
Mm-hmm. It's plenty of good food to experience out here. You know, I know we love to go downtown and, you know, have that vibe being downtown and eating outside some, but it's plenty of people got good plates and they cook with love, man. They cooking with love, so you know, just get out and experience anything at once. You know, I don't think nobody got nasty food. It's all about, you know, the love and whatever they put into it.
That's what's up, man. I like catching a little home cooked meal.
Yeah.
Out the styrofoam, serving the plate, man. Because you always, you never go wrong with some peach cobbler coming from somebody's house and some smothered anything.
Chops, anything.
Chops, chicken, anything, man.
Yeah.
It's like when they cooking it out their house, man. It's a whole different.
It's
the gravy made different. We know that firsthand.
And for the people that cook at their house, like the ones I buy from, man, you know, I know sometimes people's food is a hit and a miss. Sometimes it's a hit and miss. Sometimes their plate ain't busting like it was last time. But for me, the whole vibe for me is when you bring that plate to me, you smile and say, "Hey, let me know how you liked it. You know, hit me back. Let me know." When you bring that plate to me and you smile and you say, "Here you go, thank you. You know, come again." You know, that's the whole thing for me. That's the whole vibe of my grandma fixing me a plate, you know, and bringing it to me with a smile. You know, it might not even be something I want. It might be something on that plate I don't eat. I don't eat yams.
Yeah.
You know, people like, "Well, you don't eat yams?" You know. But you know, you bring it to me with a smile. You know, and that, like I said, that just set the whole mood for me. So you know, just food with love, kindness. You know, you put your heart and soul into it. That's soul food. You know, whether it be a Sunday soul food plate or Taco Tuesday or something like that. You know, it's just the way you present it, man. It's all about presentation. You know, I've had nasty food with a wonderful presentation. I've sat down and ate. And the food was horrible, but the waitress was so nice that she just had to get that $20 tip. You know, so it ain't, you know, when you choose to eat outside your home, you know, you gotta accept the fact that it might be a hit or it might be a miss. You know, so I ain't back there in the kitchen, so I can't control what they're doing back there. You know, but you know, man, it just, you know, like I said, just always, man, always.
I know we got your son here in the building, man.
Yeah.
So you are a family man. How many kids you got?
2 kids.
2 kids.
3 dogs. One girl.
Boy and girl, and you say 3 dogs.
3 dogs.
Hey, you gotta love it, man. So, with that being said, man, one piece of advice you would give to the viewers' kids, and those kids' friends.
The viewers' kids, and those kids' friends.
So, one piece of advice that will touch all 3 of those people.
Oh man, one piece of advice I would give you is just the golden rule, man. Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Let's go.
You know, the golden rule.
Let's go. Treat others the way you want to be treated, because it'll always come back on you.
It's not always. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back around. It's a revolving door. It's gonna come back around. I believe in karma. I don't think I have the power to. I don't have the power to assign karma to anyone. But eventually, you gonna feel it. Your kids gonna feel it. Your grandkids gonna feel it. So you know, just when you get, you know, we all have those moments of anger or whatever. So when you putting those things out there, those bad things out there, you gotta understand that what you may want to be your best moment in life might end up being your worst moment in life. You know, I'm not saying you should beat yourself up with what you did in the past. You definitely shouldn't do that. But you gotta understand, sometimes those bad moments are just the consequence of something that you did where you had an opportunity to do some good, where you had the opportunity to be a blessing in someone's life and you chose not to. So, you know, it's just something to think about.
Well, hey, y'all heard it. There it is, Mr. Keldrick Houston. We are here, Fats Barbershop Club, man. I am Fat, and we have just completed another Fast 5 and 15, man. I appreciate you for coming, man. I got my next appointment has come in, and we definitely gotta get together and do one of these. What's so Rusty said?
Oh man, definitely, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
Sit down, cigar talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real good vibe, man.